if someone doesn't have a good show rate, what is typically the reason for that, and how would you coach someone around that?
So a couple of possible reasons or a couple areas to look at to improve. How are you following up before the meeting? That's one of them. The other one that people don't talk about as much is how far out did you book the meeting? So I like booking meetings same day, next day. And I don't know how many people are preaching to do that, but I have reps. I tell them, I say, hey, you have some time later today or tomorrow? What's your schedule look like? What about in an hour? Do you happen to be free? If you can get the same day meeting, that's the best. So that's typically what it is they're booking meetings too far out, or they're not doing proper follow-up before the meeting takes place. Another possible reason is because the quality of the actual cold call is a little low, and the person isn't super bought into the why behind them showing up to that meeting. What I typically recommend in that scenario is to either do a better job finding the problem that they're trying to solve. But then there's a technique called the takeaway that has a strong correlation to higher show rates, which is at the end of the cold call, you say this exact thing. I'll just tell you how it works. Where you say, okay, great. So I'm going to put this in the calendar for tomorrow at 3:00. I just want to make sure that this is going to be the best time for you. If not, we can cancel it right now and pick a better time. And the person always goes, yeah, I just gave you this time. It works. Okay, great. Thank you. And there's this weird psychological thing where you're almost challenging the time that they gave you, and it makes them like double down that that's the right time, and it increases show rates.